Alright, fellas, the holiday special is finally here. I'm joined by Jason, Gabe.
What's up? What's up?
How's it going?
Manny couldn't make it, unfortunately. That bastard left me for dead. Had me scrambling for other people, but it's all good. It's all good. Family comes
Hey,
first.
we're here for you, bro. We're here for you.
But anyway, really quick, Jason, if you want to let everyone know who you are. I mean, all I can say, first off, I mean, I've known you for how long? 10 years, I think it's been.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more. I think I was like 14.
11? Yeah, 11 years ago. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, if you want, tell the people what they want. You know, tell the people who you are.
Well, my name's Jason. Been friends with Gian for years, like he just said. We've played video games like nonstop, like maniacs together. It's been a great time. It's been a great ride. And here we are.
And here we are. And Gabe, I don't think I've known you as long as Jason, but I've known you for I think 5 years, 2015, I think. You were just there one time, and I'm like, oh hey. I think Jason introduced.
It's been a while.
Yeah, introduced us. I don't remember how that went down exactly.
I think it might have been at like
much.
GameStop.
Yeah, I remember we
Probably.
I met Gabe at like midnight launch. I forgot what game.
Uh,
Probably Destiny 1.
Dude, those
I
were
think
the
that
days,
was
man.
So it must have been
Pre-COVID.
longer.
Must have been longer.
2014 then?
2014. What came out? I mean, Destiny 1 came out 2014, but I don't
Yeah.
recall any other game. I think that had to be it.
Yeah.
I
most
think
likely.
that might have been it because I know we went to Mortal Kombat X.
Ugh, iconic.
Yeah,
Iconic.
that was an
Right.
iconic
Times.
night. Nobody slept that night. Nobody slept that
Good
night.
times, man.
Yeah. But anyway, fellas, I just want to just start off just thanking you guys for coming here.
Of course, of course.
Swinging by to help. I know, like I said, with Manny, he couldn't make it. I was really bummed out about that because, you know, the holiday special, I mean, it's about, you know, to get together with family, friends, and like I said, I wish Manny was here, but hey, you know, family comes first. But Jason, I've known you for so long. I practically almost consider you a brother. I mean, at this point, you're a brother at this point.
You're making me cry.
Shit. And Gabe, I mean, every time we hang out, every time we play video games, it's chill. It's a great time.
Bro, I know I always
So just
can
read
count
the-
on y'all for like my gaming and other like nerdy news.
Yeah. I know during the Game Awards, you just kept spamming me Marvel news, and I'm like, Gabe.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
We're
I
all
didn't mean
together, guys.
I didn't like here, really quick, Jason. I kind of snapped at Gabe during the Game Awards.
Oh no.
Oh, I didn't sweat it, bro. Don't worry.
Okay, because I was like, oh come on, like he was sending me all this shit. He sent me, when I saw the logo for the Secret Invasion, I was like, you motherfucker! just let me chill. Like let me watch the Game Awards because I don't know. Like I just wanted to watch that first and then I'll watch all the Marvel stuff because, man, when he sent me the logo for the Secret Invasion, I was just like, what the fuck is going on?
Dude,
was
it
shook.
was a crazy time.
Yeah.
It was so tough switching back and forth between the two.
I know people I've been following, they literally switch in the middle of the Game Awards to the Investors Day, and I'm like, dude, how can you guys do that? Like, I can't multitask. Like, there's just too much hype in two places. I gotta stick with one. Did anybody watch it? I mean, Gabe, you watched the Game Awards, right?
No, not all of it. I watched like bits and pieces. I saw this weird Left 4 Dead remake.
Oh, the
sort of
Back for Blood, I think it's called.
Pseudo Left 4 Dead 3.
Yeah, I mean, it's made by the same people, so it's pretty much considered like a spiritual successor.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down for that. I mean, I love Left 4 Dead. I used to play it on PC. I thought it was a great game. It was one of the few games, like it was also on Xbox, but one of the few games where I said, "Fuck, if only it was on PlayStation." Because I don't know, the gameplay was just so good. Like it was so simple, but it was also so fun. Even with like randoms, it was fun.
Yeah, man, it
I don't
still
know.
holds up.
Yeah, I don't know if you played it, Jason. I know.
No, I haven't got a chance to, man.
No.
No.
Back for Blood just looks like it's the same, maybe just more gorier. That's for sure. Manny was just telling me like we gotta hop on this. I'm like, hell yeah, we do, because Left 4 Dead, like I said, is one of my favorite games. At least the original was. I never played too much of the second one, but man, it was a great time. Jason, I forgot to ask you, did you watch the Game Awards?
No, I actually didn't. I
No?
just like watched a few of the announcements, like The Last of Us winning and stuff like
Gotcha.
that.
Now, really quick, did you guys agree with Last of Us 2 winning, or?
Um, well, I'm a little biased because I didn't get a chance to play Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, all I can really say is that yeah, I do think The Last of Us should have won, but who am I, who
Yeah.
am I to judge?
I mean, I don't know if you guys listened, but Hades got nominated for a lot of awards, right? And
Yeah, what's up with that? I haven't really heard much about that game. It just
it,
like came out of nowhere.
I mean,
Bro,
I don't.
Hades is so good.
Here's the thing, Hades. I just keep hearing nothing but praise about it. It's just one of those. Obviously it's an indie game, right? But it's made by Supermassive Games. They made the games like I think Transistor.
Okay.
That's the only game I'm thinking of. Transistor. I don't know if they made this other game, Bastion, but I think that's somebody else. Um, and Transistor, I thought it was a great game. I never finished it, I'll be honest, but I thought it was a really good game. And then when I saw Hades, I'm like, what? That looks like Transistor.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, it is. Okay, cool. Dude, from the gameplay that I see and what everyone's saying about it, I'm on a Discord for my art class, or for gaming art, and everyone's just like, nobody can shut up about Hades. I'm like, well, shit, I gotta watch out for this game.
Wow. Yeah. I actually saw that it was nominated for best soundtrack.
Yeah, I think it was nominated for like best soundtrack, game of the year, like best independent game, like a whole lot of awards, and I'm just like shit. And like I said, I never played Hades, but I can see where these nominations are coming from. Like, it's a good looking game, and I hear nothing but great things about it.
Cool. Gotta
Yeah.
try it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I think Hades is great. The gameplay, it's a roguelike, so you run through the dungeon,
Mm-hmm.
get as deep as you can, and then once you die, you start over.
Right.
But like the story itself is like you're the son of Hades and you're trying to escape hell. So like as you're going through the dungeons, you're like running into like other Greek gods like Zeus and like Aphrodite and stuff like that,
Right.
and they're kind of assisting you with like different weapons or different like power ups and stuff. It's really cool, man. I'm not a huge fan of roguelikes, but this one, it's just different, truly.
Yeah, I mean, I've always thought, oh, it's a game called Hades. I assume you play as Hades, as like a young Hades or something
Right.
like that.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but I like what I see, man. The game's on PC and the Switch. I was surprised it's not on PlayStation, but I would imagine it'd be on PlayStation soon.
I don't see why
Yeah,
they
no
would
doubt.
import it.
Yeah, I mean, because here I'm thinking, oh, I kind of want to play it on the Switch, but I don't mind waiting if it comes to PlayStation. Because you know me, you guys know me
The
and my
quality,
trophies.
bro.
Yeah, well, I don't mind about the quality if it runs great on Switch. I don't mind, but I'm a bit of a nut for trophies. I don't know if you guys
Okay.
know.
Okay. No, that's fair.
Really quick, Jason, I'll always remember the reaction you gave me when I said, yeah, I platinum Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, bro.
You were like, what? Are you okay?
That's crazy.
I'm
Are
like,
you
yeah, I'm
alive,
fine.
bro? Are your fingers like still like able to grasp things? Like,
Well,
what's up with that?
Well, the thing is about Final Fantasy 15 is that it was easy, but the problem was that it was time consuming.
Bro, I love that game.
Yeah, it took me like 70 hours to get to the platinum,
Wow.
and that required obviously beating the game once, beating the game again, but you can like replay the mission, so you don't have to go through all of it again. Like, you just have to beat at another difficulty, which I did, and it was easier than I thought. And then just sweep up the other collectibles. That was literally it.
Yeah.
Was there a new game plus for that?
I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I played the game when it came out. It was before all the DLC, all the fixes came in. I actually do have the Royal Edition, which is, it brings all that extra stuff. So I want to say yes, it does, but I don't remember.
Dude, that game is beautiful.
It is.
It gets me
It
every
is.
time.
What-
Stand by me. Oh
Yep.
my god.
Mhm. I remember when they had that live stream. I don't know if you ever saw that live stream, where they were just talking everything about Final Fantasy 15, about gameplay, the soundtrack, and when they announced Florence and the Machine was doing Stand By Me, I just looked and said, "Holy shit!"
Dude,
Stand By Me is I would argue that's like the greatest song ever written.
Honestly,
It's
man,
just so universal.
Yeah.
I agree.
I will take that to my grave. It's literally the greatest song ever written.
Yeah.
But
Like,
like
seriously.
top 3 covers are like the original, obviously.
Mhm.
Florence and the Machine's like a hard second,
Oh.
and then Prince Royce. You know, you can't
Yeah,
discount
Mm.
Prince Royce.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know who that is.
He's a Latin artist,
Ah, okay.
Bro.
so he connected to the Latin community.
Yeah, I am so disconnected to the Latin community and I'm a Latino myself, so it's
Yeah,
I'm a black sheep. I should be ashamed.
it's all good, man.
Yeah. Uh, let's just get it straight to it, fellas. What's everyone been playing?
Well, I've been playing a lot of Overwatch because it's the Winter Wonderland right
Yep,
now.
I heard.
So yeah, man, I've been having a really good time because there's like a lot of really good skins.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys seen the Zen, the robot skin.
I have not seen anything from it. I know my brother was telling me that it started, and he told me that I should hop on. I'm just like, I don't know, man. It's been a while.
Dude, it's so nice. It's like he looks like a toy robot.
Huh.
So like, his face kind of changes. He like smiles, he frowns. I don't know, it's really cool. And they also have like a lumberjack skin for Torb that I don't know, it's just perfect. It's a perfect fit for him. I
Okay.
really like it.
Anything for Junkrat? Because that's like the only worthwhile character that I play.
Yeah. But so there's 3 rare skins that the only way you can unlock them is by beating 9 games within a week. So the week 1 is Junkrat and it's a elf skin, and then week 2 is Anna and it's a gingerbread skin, and then week 3 is Roadhog and it's a snowman skin, and it's so nice, bro.
Yeah, all these skins, I'm looking at them now. They're pretty cool.
I know he had a Krampus skin one year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's for it was the holiday event.
Is that
The
skin still
Winter
available?
Wonderland.
Because I know once the event's over, that skin's locked away.
Yeah, it's available right now if you want to
Okay.
go get it.
Okay, cool.
And it's like cheaper than it was last year, right?
Really.
If you did
Yeah.
just buy it outright. Yeah.
I mean, I only buy skins whenever I have like the in-game currency. I don't like keep buying loot boxes until I get it. I mean, there was one time I did it because I was bored. It was just the simple $5 one.
Yeah.
Just because I was like, oh, cool, I don't mind.
Dude, honestly, I've probably spent like $250 on loot boxes.
Bro,
since I
probably
bought the
put
game.
100 into Overwatch, but I haven't
Yeah.
touched Overwatch in a long time.
Oh,
I
it's
think
great.
didn't you say one time, Gabe, when Destiny 2 came out, you spent like $100 the first week?
Yeah, so I bought Destiny 2, the like big deluxe like edition with like the next like year's worth of like
Yeah, like it brought the
season
expansion
passes
pass. I
and
remember.
stuff. Yeah, I bought it twice
Nice.
because I bought it on my PS4, and then the PC. I couldn't wait like almost 2 months for the PC release, so I played it all through that, and then I played it again on my PC.
You know, I'm actually interested to play it again now that it's like free, because I don't own the copy anymore, but it's free to play, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Dude,
Okay.
this is a perfect segue because what I've been playing lately
Oh,
is Destiny 2 and Cyberpunk.
nice.
And
Oh,
Destiny
we'll get to
2
Cyberpunk in a minute.
Man, Destiny 2 has been my Destiny as a whole has been like that ex-girlfriend I just keep going back to.
So what's
For
been
the
going
last
on with Destiny
6
2? Is
years.
there a new version of the game out called Beyond Light is what I keep hearing about?
Yeah, new expansion came out beginning of last month. I think
Okay.
the 10th of November.
Because the reason I'm interested to play again because it's out on next gen, and I really want to take advantage of like the enhancements, like it's 60 FPS and the FOV slider.
Dude, it is. I have so many friends that just left PC and went back to like console because there's an FOV slider. It runs at 60 FPS. Like it is
Oof.
the same thing on
Yeah,
PC
it's like
right
when
now.
I played Destiny 2 when it first came out, I was saying to everybody, this game is begging, it's screaming to be played 60 FPS.
Oh, it's
Yeah, that
And-
game looks great. There's
Yeah,
no
it's
denying
amazing.
that.
And
I'll
they're
be honest-
rebuilding
oh,
their
my bad.
engine, which is crazy. So like with this new expansion, they vaulted some of the planets that they already had. So they took them away, and it has like story like progress too. So like the darkness is finally here. The big bad that we've been like fearing for the last 5 years, they finally showed up and they wiped out several planets, like just disappeared, gone.
It's just my concern jumping back into Destiny 2 is that I've only played the base game when it came out.
Oh, man, that was iconic.
I kind of checked out after, like, immediately when the first expansion dropped. Like, I checked out immediately after it dropped.
Oh, dude, the first expansion was so bad.
Yeah. So, is there like a bundle that I could pick up that has everything?
I think. What you're playing on? What, PS5?
Yeah, PS5.
Yeah, I know on Game Pass. I think the last two expansions that came out, Forsaken and Shadowkeep, are free.
Okay.
I don't really think you need to like get like a bundle for any of that stuff. It really doesn't matter that much anymore. I would play Forsaken because the campaign in that is just phenomenal. You go to the Reef, and it just does a lot with the Awoken, which are kind of like this elf-like, like mystical like race. And you go to like their home planet of like the Dreaming City, which is just it's very like heavy Lord of the Ring vibes is what I got from it.
All right. It's got Lord of the Rings vibes. That's a turn off. I'm sorry.
Oh, what? Lord of the
Gian,
Rings
wouldn't your
is
brother
good.
like that though?
Yeah, but I don't know. He tried Destiny 2 one time when it became free to play. He tried it on PC. I saw him play for like an hour and then quit.
I know they've like
can you do?
revamped the original Cosmodrome, which was like one of the first locations you go to in Destiny 1.
I don't know. It's I hear good things, but I don't know. I just don't want to be trapped again because the feeling I got when the first expansion dropped, and I just felt like shit because I was working to the level cap of like 305 or whatever, and I hit 305 because I thought hitting 305 was gonna be a challenge, but I was like, oh, when the expansion dropped, I got this one item or whatever, and I was like, oh, I'm 305 already. I thought I was gonna work for it, okay, and I have nothing else to do, and there was this controversy. I remember they locked specific content because you didn't have the expansion or whatever.
Yeah.
It was like some weird controversy. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna check out.
There's a lot you can do nowadays as like
Okay.
a free player. I think the only things it locks you out of is like obviously like the new raid. The new raid's phenomenal, by the way. The new raid you get locked out of. I'm pretty sure you can go to Europa still, which is a moon of Jupiter. It's like an ice planet, which is pretty legit. But you can still play like Gambit, PvP, strikes. Like you can do pretty much everything else.
Now, would I be like, let's say I go in and I just play for free, like I don't buy anything. Do you think it'll still be okay? Like,
Yeah,
I
man.
can like
I
play
still
PvP.
think you'll have a good time. Yeah.
Like if I just
What I
play,
recommend doing is they have a what is it called? New Light campaign, which is for like new players, and it kind of just catches you up on like everything that's happened in the story, and kind of just teaches you the basics again.
Okay. Yeah, because it's been 3 years since I played it.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
I actually downloaded the free version on the PlayStation 4, and I had a lot of trouble because I didn't really know where to start. Like once you get back to like the hub,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that's called. I think it's referred to something.
I remember it
In
was
Destiny
like
2.
in Destiny 2. I remember at first it was like a field.
Yeah.
It had a soccer. I
So,
remember because they had a soccer.
like-
They had soccer.
Yeah,
like the
so like you're
farm?
back. There you go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
so
the farm.
being there,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
yeah. So being there and you're just like walking around and stuff, trying to figure it out. There's so much. Like I would talk to one person, have a little conversation. They're supposed to give me a mission, and then I'm like, okay, now how do I start the mission? I was so lost, bro. Honestly, if you're gonna go back and play, I say play with somebody that knows what they're doing.
I'm looking at Gabe right now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on PC, and
Is crossplay? I heard they enabled
crossplay's coming this year.
Okay.
Oh, okay. There we
all
go.
right. There we go then.
Like cross-platform
cross
is coming in 2021.
like cross-gen, cross-play, like PS5.
I
like,
think cross-gen is already available.
Okay. Because
So if I had it on my PS4,
yeah, 'cause
you
I
guys
was
could
gonna
play
say
together.
if I want to play with Jason, he's on PS4, but I'm on the PS5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tears.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you guys can play together.
Yeah,
But
yeah, because I think Call of Duty. I've been playing Black Ops, and that's cross-gen because I think I play with PS4 players. And also it's also cross-play. I play with Xbox and PC, and I always get my ass kicked by the people who play on PC.
Yeah.
I'm like, to be honest, I don't think that's fair. Like, especially when they play with mouse and keyboard, they should just. I thought it was input based. You know what I mean? Because I
Yeah.
thought that's how Modern Warfare did it. Like, you're only restricted. Hey, if you're gonna play with this guy on PC, he needs to play on controller.
Oh
that's
yeah.
how Fortnite was.
Yeah. Because I thought
Fortnite
that was the
input
case.
based.
But I don't even know about Black Ops. I think it's like anything goes. I haven't heard anything. And people have been bitching about skill-based matchmaking, and I'm like, yeah, I think that's a problem, but like, I don't know. If you're always sweaty like me, I mean, I don't think it should be a problem.
I don't know, man. My my beef with skill-based matchmaking is like if there's nothing for me to work for
Yeah.
by doing this, then I don't want it. It should all be connection-based.
Yeah. I think that the biggest or the best thing they should do is just have a ranked playlist, like, and just have like a casual play, like Overwatch. Like, I don't, since you play Overwatch, Jason, isn't there like a rank matchmaking and then a casual?
Well, I
From what
mean,
I
if you play
remember.
competitive,
Yeah, there's like
quick play and
technically.
comp.
Yeah, like quick play you just play casually, but competitive you're asking to get sweaty.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Tryhards
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah,
And you have to be,
sweats
man.
are-
You have to be.
yeah.
And like that's what you work for because then, you get your competitive points and you get your bragging rights and that's just the whole point of playing the game.
yeah.
Get your gold skins.
Oh yeah.
Man,
Jason, do you play a lot of Overwatch comp?
Not so much this last season, but I used to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's the
I used
highest you got? What rank?
So what's above gold?
I think it's platinum, isn't it?
No, okay, so what's above plat?
Oh,
I think
diamond.
I don't know if it's considered masters. No, diamond. So yeah, whatever's above plat, that's where I got. And
Diamond,
it was
yeah. Diamond's
it
the
was a
highest
pretty
I've gotten.
yeah, there you go. It was a pretty amazing game too. Last few games, I was playing with Eric, and
Shout out to Eric.
shout out to Eric, and we grouped up with this like Hanzo player. Dude, this guy was nasty, bro. Like headshots after headshots. There'd be moments that I'm like, oh man, I'm worried. Like, oh, we're gonna lose this fight, and then out of nowhere, you just see like a quad kill from him.
You just hear his
It
call
was
out,
great.
his ultimate call out.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't even speak. I was just on the mic, just listening to his call outs because he knew exactly. He was like, and do this, do that. Let's go here, let's go there. And I'm just like,
Wow.
yeah, all right, I'm coming.
You gotta keep people like that near you at all times.
Yeah, for
Those
sure.
are the ones you gotta look out for. I remember one time with Manny. This is one of the last few times I played Overwatch. Manny was playing Reaper and we were playing Payload. I think it was where you escort the car
Yeah.
or whatever.
Mhm.
And we were literally at the finish line, and the other team was just they're not letting us budge. And Manny was just sitting there in silence. I'm just telling Manny doing this, doing that, and he just didn't say anything. And I'm like, this motherfucker's ignoring me. And
He's so zoned out.
yeah, I think he was zoned out playing the game, and I was like, whatever, I'll just do what I gotta do. And then he just came in a Reaper like, die, and he killed the entire
Oh,
enemy team, and that's how we won. And I'm like, man,
No,
I
actually-
fucking love you.
I actually got a team kill once with that. It was great.
You can get a team kill, like you can betray other people with that shit.
Well, team kill means that you kill all the members of the
You
opposing
wipe-
team.
you wipe the team, yeah.
Okay, because
Yeah.
when I hear team kill, I always think of like Halo 3, like betrayal,
Oh
killing
no,
your
no,
own
no.
teammates.
That'd be messed up.
Yeah, I was like,
I
what?
would
You
not
killed
want to
him?
play, especially comp
definitely
people. If they could do that, can you imagine?
Just
Man.
the
You'd
go down
hardest
to, like,
throws
bronze.
ever.
Yeah, because back in Halo, I would always fuck up and try to kill my own teammates. Not on purpose, but I would actually fuck up on, like holy shit, I'm so sorry. He's like, all good, man. But but anyway, what I've been playing, unfortunately, is Cyberpunk 2077. And Gabe, you said that you were playing it too.
Yeah, that's all I did today.
What version are you playing?
I'm playing on my PC.
Okay. Now, do you mind telling us what are you running on your PC? Because that seems to be like the hot topic.
Like my specs.
Yeah, your specs. That's what I mean. I'm sorry.
Oh, bro, my PC is like a little Frankenstein. It's the
Mine
little
is too.
train engine that could.
Mine is
It's gonna blast
see.
off any minute.
I have like an i5 processor. I'm running an NVIDIA GTX and 770,
okay.
which is like right above like I think the bare minimum
Mm-hmm.
is like a 760.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, my PC is chugging along. There are times where the game looks pretty good, like it looks impressive,
Okay.
but when like I'm fighting like a bunch of people, like a
Right.
shootout,
It just takes a crap.
You can tell, yeah.
Frame rate drop like crazy.
Sometimes, but it's not very common. Like it doesn't happen a lot. I don't really have anything else open when I play. I set my crowd size in the game to low,
Mm-hmm.
which has helped a lot with performance.
Yeah, I keep hearing that there's like lists of like, hey, here's how to maximize your PC for the best performance, so on and so forth. Because Cyberpunk's pretty demanding. I don't know. I think the
Oh yeah.
minimum. I don't remember what the like. You say yours is just right above the minimum, like right in there.
Yeah.
Because like all I can say is my PC. Yeah, no, that's gonna be a hard no. I can't run that game. I think I
Yeah,
would
dude.
run like the PS2 version of Cyberpunk on my PC.
My
Dude, what I've
laptop would like
heard-
melt.
Yeah, literally. I saw a video of a guy running Cyberpunk on his laptop, and the laptop got so hot, the motherfucker put a piece of chicken and started cooking it.
I did see that, and he flipped it.
He flipped it. I'm like, what the fuck is he? Like, he was cooking out here. And I'm like, what the hell?
And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna turn up the heat," and then he started putting the graphics up and everything.
And that laptop started choking.
Yeah, it was great.
I think he was playing Black Ops. He was running Black Ops Cold War at the same time. I'm like, what are you doing? That computer's gonna die.
Literally.
But
But
yeah,
what you should do. I heard the best way to play it, if like your PC like isn't too great, is through Stadia.
Ooh, yeah.
And I heard that's like that's the
Probably
way to go.
the next best version of. Who
Yeah,
knew that
like
the next
it's-
best version of Cyberpunk is the Google Stadia version?
That's kind of crazy, man. That
Like, who
just
would've
shows you
thought
the
that?
state of
Who'da-
things.
Like who would have thought that? Like, oh yeah, you want to play the game, like pay $60 and play the game through the cloud on your browser, and that's
Yeah.
considered like the next best version. Like what the fuck? Like what? Like what the heck?
Yeah, what is going on? Yeah, man. Once you said Cyberpunk, all I could think was this. Oh boy,
Yeah. I watched
Cyberpunk.
Wreck-It Ralph 2, and Fix It Felix was like, oh boy. I watched it for the first time. It was really good. I just put it
Yeah.
on just randomly. I was like, I'm bored. I'm gonna go on Disney Plus. See what they got. Oh, Wreck-It Ralph. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Watched
that movie's fun.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. Not a big fan of the product placements. You know, I keep saying Amazon and eBay, and I'm just like, come on, guys. But then I'm just like, well, it makes sense to the story because look, they're in an arcade. Look at all these other iconic games. Fucking Sonic the Hedgehog's in this movie. Fucking Zangief, Chun-Li,
Yeah.
Ryu. And I'm like, then it should be nothing new. Like all these product placements. These characters are product placements. You know.
Yeah,
Bro, that was the best part about the movie though.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just like all these characters you don't expect to see.
It's like Smash. Well, I was gonna say Smash before Smash, but it's like Smash Brothers, but in like a movie. Like almost everyone is here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they couldn't get like people like Mario or I don't know.
The second one is definitely better.
I was thinking when the first movie came out, like, man, could you imagine they got all the people from Tekken, people from Soul Calibur, because you know Ryu and Ken were there,
Oh yeah, that'd be
and
great.
Zangief. I was just like, oh man, could you imagine they threw in Tekken? But no.
Or if they even had some Final Fantasy characters in there.
Oh man, I would just cry. But
Bro, they had a Leroy Jenkins Easter egg.
Jason, like Square has that by the balls. If you really want to put a Final Fantasy character in the movie, like you're gonna have
That's
to,
it.
like it's like when it comes to licensing Final Fantasy, they got that by the balls. Like especially like for figures and trading cards, like it's all through them. Like they don't license, like they don't outsource that shit.
Right.
Like that, there's a reason. Like if you want a figure of Cloud, you have to shell out 3 digits for it. Like there's a reason.
Yeah.
Like shit. Like I tried buying a Cloud figure for Final Fantasy VII Remake, and they wanted like I think $130.
Yeah, dude.
But
That's
it's
steep.
super. It's super detailed. Like it brings a whole bunch of different hands and that's a whole bunch of shit. I think like 2 different heads or something like that. Super posable. I mean, you would hope it'd be posable.
He does your taxes.
Oh, I hope he does my taxes. But it was so cool, man. I really wanted it, but it was just too steep for me, you know.
Yeah.
But the
No, I
cool
understand
thing,
that.
the cool thing was that it was a pre-order and it would come out on my birthday. So I thought, oh, that'd be a sweet birthday present for myself. And I'm like, yeah, no. Do I love myself that much? No, I don't.
Yeah. I really wish I got the Ellie figure that came out with The Last of Us.
Yeah. You know that what's really funny? I don't know if it's the same figure that came with the limited collector's edition, but in this store called Box Lunch, they were selling an Ellie figure for like $40. I mean, all I remember seeing was like the bow and arrow one, and I was interested in it, but I was more interested in the guitar one, so I was kind of hoping that they would sell that one separate one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can go on the internet. Somebody out there has to have it.
Yeah, they're probably selling it separate, and they're probably asking like an arm and a leg for it, probably.
Yeah. Like 90 plus around
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. I wish I could have jumped on that, man, but with everything going on, I just played it safe and just got the regular edition, you know?
Yeah. for sure. I usually don't get figures. I don't really go that like extra, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Sometimes I kind of regret that I don't. Like
Right.
I look back at Uncharted 4 and the
Oh,
Nathan Drake figure, and I'm like, that looks
were,
so
were, were
nice.
you were you there when I got it?
No,
Because that's the version I got with the statue. Came in a
screw you,
big.
man.
No, I was just saying it's a good looking statue. It came in a big box.
Yeah.
I'm not trying anything.
No, I know. It looks great, man. It looks great.
I mean, I thought it was a really good deal because the way I saw it, okay, $120, 60 for the game, 60 for the statue. Okay, cool. And it brought like a steel book and a couple stickers. So I was just like, okay, I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
Because Uncharted 2, its collector's edition was like super limited, and it's like impossible to find it for anything under $800.
That's crazy.
Last time I checked, because it's the little dagger. I forgot what it's called from Uncharted 2. Shit, it's like
It
a
had
key.
to do with Shambhala,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I think it's like the key. It looks like a dagger, and they actually replicated it into like a little like prop.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and they made super limited quantities of that, and you can't find it for like anything less than 800. It's like in the thousands at this point now. Really quick, back to Cyberpunk. That's what I've been playing. I've been playing I was gonna say the PS5 version, but I've been playing the PS4 version on the PS5, and there are some benefits, right? Like the game is in 60 frames per second. Some of the textures are a wee bit better than like the PS4 Pro, but the glitches are still there. Like the same glitches are still there.
Okay.
I've seen my fair share. There were times I just laughed my ass off at some, and there are some where I'm just literally
The T-pose.
Oh, I saw T-pose. I was like, "What the fuck, T-pose?" But there was there's just one little thing about the game that I just can't stand is that the crashing. Every time I boot up the game, I play for like an hour and a half, crash.
Yeah, no go on that.
Yeah, I mean, once I'll allow it. I'm not saying that I'm acceptable of that. If it happens once, okay, cool. Like it happens, right? Probably a
Right.
small isolated incident or whatever. Happens again, okay. Like this is worrisome. Happened the third time. Happened the fourth time. After the fourth time, I was just like, I'm fucking done with this game. Like it just breaks my immersion. It's just super inconvenient. Like it just defeats the purpose of like a console. Like it just defeats everything about a game if it keep constantly crashing. Gabe, I don't know if you have issues with like did the game ever crash on you?
It happened once, the other day, but other than that, like most of my bugs are just like, my guns will suddenly disappear,
Oh,
but I can still shoot them.
I haven't seen that issue where I see.
My dick popped out.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Be honest with me. Did you give your size? Did you give your guy like a respectable size, or did you just go ape shit? Like, did you just give him a monster?
No,
Schwampy.
I just gave him like a regular size.
You were honest with that one. Okay.
I wasn't gonna be like monster comic. Like
The funniest thing, I saw some guy, he put it all the way to the smallest settings, and he's like, "This is what y'all consider small?" And he looks in the mirror like, "Fudge."
I saw a really good one on TikTok. My brother showed me that somebody like was raising it up all the way to the biggest size, and he had a Thanos in the background. Reality could be anything I want. And I'm just like,
That's crazy.
I guess so. I mean, like I said, I've been playing it on PS5. Yeah, like it runs decent, 60 FPS. When crazy things happen, like shootouts in the car, yeah, it dips, right? But like most of the time, I think it stays at 60. Like I said, it dips whenever something crazy happens, and shit, that's all I gotta say. It's like, goddamn,
Yeah.
the crashing, I've had it. I told myself, I'm done until they fix it.
Yeah, I heard there's supposed to be like two large patches, one in January and one in February.
Ugh, I don't know, man. I think I'm just gonna wait for the proper PS5 version because I know I'm getting a free upgrade for that.
Right. Is there any word when that's gonna come out?
I think the only thing they said that it's out next year,
Wow.
and at this point probably December 31st, 2021.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
'Cause
Honestly, that's the best case scenario because in that case you'd get the best game possible.
Mm-hmm. Because it's like how I don't know, man. Like, look at how far they they made it. Like, it's like they pushed the game out in December. Like I think that's the last possible minute that they could have pushed out. Because remember, guys, this game was supposed to be out in April.
Yeah.
Could you imagine how this game was in April, like on those consoles?
Bro, they should have just delayed again, honestly.
Yeah, I think they should have just delayed it. Like, yeah, boo-hoo. Like, some people might cry about it, bitch about it, but I'm like, yeah, the more time you take, the better. You know, it's like, fuck that. I'd rather have
I'd much rather a delay than
Mhm.
like a bad game.
It's like, you remember what, what's his name? Shigeru Miyamoto, whatever he says. Uh, a delayed game will be good. I forgot how the quote goes. A rush game is bad forever, or a bad game is bad forever, something like that.
Yeah, I've heard it before.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly, but I know exactly what you're saying.
I
bro.
can do a quick Google search. Miyamoto delay. There we go. A delayed game is eventually good, but a rush game is forever bad.
Boom.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's happening with Cyberpunk. I mean, look, I hope they turn it around. But I think this is just a classic case of mismanagement at the publishing side of CD Projekt Red.
Yeah.
Because my God, if I was a developer, I'd be embarrassed. Take my name off the credits.
Yeah, man.
Just
Their
pay me.
apology. Their
Mhm.
apology was just so
Quote
like,
unquote apology. You know? It's
yeah,
like-
exactly. What apology?
It was like a band-aid. Like
Yeah.
a
it was
band-aid
like-
that keeps coming off.
They were
it
like,
was
whoops.
just like using duct tape to like put like a broken window together.
They're not even
like,
using duct tape. They're using Scotch tape.
Yeah,
it
literally.
just wasn't like an adequate like apology.
Yeah, and
Truly.
the part that really got me mad was, hey, talk to Sony and talk to Microsoft to get a refund. While Sony, on the other hand, is like, we're not giving you a damn refund. You downloaded the
Yeah.
game because that's their policy. Sony doesn't. They have the right to say no because that's their policy.
Yep.
As fucked up as it is, it's so anti-consumer, but that's just their policy. If they don't like it, too bad. They, on their end, it's like, too bad. Fuck you. It's yours. And they keep saying to customers on the line, like, hey, there's like 2 patches coming out. Wait till February. Thank you. Fuck you. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Bro, Steam, that's where it's at.
Yeah, Steam. They give you like what, 2 hours, 2
It's
weeks,
like
or something
2
like
hours or two, like whichever you hit first. Playing the
Mhm.
game for 2 hours or owning it for 2 weeks.
that. Yeah, like let's say you owned it for 2 weeks. You only played like 5 minutes of it. You don't have time. You just return to get your money back.
Yep.
And then, or you played less than 2 hours. You don't like it. You get your money back. See, that's cool.
Yeah, that's
cool,
fair.
Cool guy Steam. That's pretty depressing to talk about, fellas. I kind of want to talk about Christmas, if that's all right with you.
Christmas.
Bro, the best time of year.
So, considering this is the holiday special, I know we talked about Cyberpunk. I told y'all guys, like, hey, we're probably not gonna talk about Cyberpunk that much, but we ended up talking about it for like what, 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but this is the big chunk of the episode. I really want to talk about Christmas time, the holidays, mostly about like what we got for Christmas, what games did we get, what consoles did we get. It doesn't even have to be about video games. It could be like a toy that you've always wanted. Because I like hearing those kind of stories. Like there was a time that I asked for a Nintendo DS for Christmas, and the year that it came out. And I opened all my presents, and I'm like, oh, I didn't get the DS, and I was like kind of sad. I was like, oh, okay, well, there's always next year, right? And all of a sudden, my mom just was like, oh, there's like an extra. I'm like, what do you mean extra? Like, what do you mean there's extra? And I received an envelope from Santa Claus. He's like, hey, I think you're missing this. I'm like, missing what? And my mom hands me a box, and it was the Nintendo DS.
Oh, that's epic.
I was like, oh! And I also got a Super Mario 64 DS, like the Super Mario 64 remake. And I know this is gonna look, this is gonna sound bad, but that's the only version, or the first time I've ever played Super Mario 64. Was the
Wow.
the DS version. And I'll be honest with you, I did not have any problems with it, but I understand the issues that game has.
Yeah, man, the controls. Oh,
Mhm.
the camera.
But
and...
I got used to it, man. I played the game like a champ, and I beat it.
Yeah, that time, dude, I didn't know anything about that, about controls, about this and this and that and
You
the
just work
third.
with what you got.
I just played,
Mhm.
you know?
So the biggest question is like, what did you got? What's like one memory like around Christmas time, or memories of that you remember during Christmas time? Like, what game did you get that you've always wanted, or like a big surprise, just something like that. We can just like talk casually about it.
Um, well, I don't know if it was exactly on Christmas, but I know it was Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my dad, he actually picked me up from my mom's house, and we get to his house, and my sister, she like rushes in, and she's like, Jason, Jason. And mind you, I had to have been like 6 or 7. And she's like, Jason, Jason, Santa Claus just flew over the house and he just dropped a few presents in the front yard. And I was like, what? And I remember like running outside and I found a couple of Nintendo 64 games.
Oh, oh god.
Yeah, so then I remember it being like a Power Rangers game that
Oof.
came out at that time.
Oof.
And I don't know if you guys ever played Armorines on the
No,
Nintendo
I
64.
don't think so.
I have
It's
not
kind
heard
of
of that.
like Turok-ish.
Oh, okay.
Super cool game. It's great co-op. I play it with my brothers all the time, whenever we get a chance, of course. Um, and Mortal Kombat 4.
Oh man,
Classic.
Yeah,
isn't
and
that
that was at the time when no one like really cared what kids played because the blood
Right.
just looked like fake. Like
right?
can't let kids play Mortal Kombat now.
Now, isn't that like the one of the better versions of MK4? Because I know it came out on PS1. And
Well,
obviously,
actually, the PlayStation 1 version is better because there's like
Okay.
a Mortal Kombat 4 Gold, I think it's
okay.
called.
And it's on a
that-
Dreamcast, I think, or
Yeah, I think so. PlayStation and Dreamcast, and I think it came out with the Gold version had Cyrax.
okay, because I know Gold probably had like the most content. I keep hearing.
Yeah,
Okay,
and the on the PlayStation, the cutscenes were actually like
like full motion video, like in there, like
Yeah.
FMVs. Okay, because that's the version I have on my shelf.
yeah.
Okay. But I would imagine because like it's the loading times would be like horrendous, considering it's PS1 games and loading times were like the thing back then, but they took forever on some games.
Yeah. No, no doubt.
Okay, so that was like the biggest highlight when you saw MK4, like your eyes just lit up,
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, Santa Claus like is awesome. I
like
love him.
he just hooked you up. 6-year-old
Yeah.
Jason with a fucking M-rated fighting game.
Yeah, but I'll be honest, I was kind of scared too. When I was a kid, just the thought of like Santa Claus kind of scared me.
Just a
I don't
dude.
know, it's just like a guy that just comes to my house without asking and just drops some stuff off and leaves. I don't know,
Hey,
it was kind of
he's been
scary.
stalking you all year. Hey, you've been a good boy. Here you go.
But yeah, that was a pretty good memory. One of the more recent memories that I have, I had to have been like 13 or something, and maybe a little bit younger. But it was around the time when the 360 was like big,
Hmm.
and I really wanted one. And I remember asking and asking, and I actually found out that they were getting it for me. I think I had seen it like in a closet somewhere or
It's
something.
like you got the results leaked to you.
Yeah. Yeah, so I like knew that they were gonna get it for me like somehow.
Mhm.
And I remember the way my family does it is that we all get together on Christmas Eve, and that's when we like open presents together. And then like because I have a lot of like sisters and stuff, and they all live in their own houses, so we come together Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day we're all on our own. Um, so I remember it was Christmas Eve, everybody's opening up their gifts. I opened all of my gifts, but still no Xbox.
Oof.
So then I remember I started acting like all salty, like a little 13-year-old would.
Yeah, like,
Like
oh,
I was just all sad, like
he's
in
like,
the
oh,
corner.
fucking bullshit.
Yeah, and they're like, Jason, what's wrong? And I'm like, leave me alone.
You're all puffy lips and puffy
Yeah.
eyes, arms crossed.
Yeah, man, I was a butthead, man.
This sucks.
So
Fucking thing
then
sucks.
I think they caught on that I was like sad about it or something,
Right.
but then they like called me over and they're like, Jason, look behind you. And I looked behind the seat and it was the 360 and I was so
Nice.
excited. I got to play Kung Fu Panda and skate that night.
Oh man,
Bro,
the,
Skate.
the necessities.
Oh, man.
Yes, sir.
You got
Didn't
like
they just announce Skate 4?
yeah, they
Yeah,
like
in
barely announced it. yeah.
Yeah, it was like,
Like-
hey, we're doing this.
It's like the Kingdom Hearts 3 option. They just say that they're working on it. It's in
Yeah.
development, and it won't be out for another 10 years.
Yeah, right.
It's like I was gonna say, Jason, you just got like one of the greatest action games of all time and Skate.
Literally. And you see that goes back to what we said earlier about how we used to just like play games
Mhm.
because at the time I really did think it was like a gaming masterpiece, Kung Fu Panda,
Yeah.
Because what did I know? I
Yeah,
didn't know
you were
anything.
amazed that this is a game. Like this is something you control. Like
Yeah,
this is a disc that you put inside the console. It boots up. It has the loading screen. It's got music. That it works.
it's a game. And then especially going from PlayStation 2 to 360,
Mm,
it was a big leap graphically.
right. It was. It was. Well, I mean, in terms of HD, you know what I mean? Like, because
Yeah.
the PS2 was like a 480, 480p, 480i
Yeah,
machine
those
at best.
AV
Yeah.
cables.
hmm Or component if you rock that.
There you go.
I
There
know
you
I
go.
do. That just remind. Also, the for the DS, like I don't know, man. Like that moment was just like a holy shit moment. Like and I don't know. You don't watch wrestling, Jason, but it's just like one of those moments where it's like you're not expecting it. Like you were expecting it. You're like, oh, okay. Well, if it didn't happen, that's fine. And then you just get that. Wait a minute. Hold
That
up.
toma.
Oh, I was like, oh shit. Yeah. Not only me, but my brother got a DS that year too. So we both got the it was the OG DS. Like it came out that year. I remember, yes, Mario 64, and for some reason Spider-Man.
Oh man,
That was awful.
Spider-Man was great.
Well, Spider-Man 2, more specifically.
Okay, yeah. Spider-Man 2 is amazing. The
Well,
first
Spider-Man
one,
2 for
it's
the
like,
Spider-Man 2 for the DS. That was like a completely different game compared to the PS2
oh,
version.
oh.
No, Jason. When it came to Spider-Man 2 on the PS2, your boy bought that day one. He went to GameStop.
Yeah,
When I
bro.
found out that game came out, I told my mom, "Hey, we're going to the mall. We're gonna learn
Literally.
that. We're gonna go to the mall."
That was the skate of superhero games at the
It
time.
was. Gabe, how about you?
I remember my cousin giving us his N64 one Christmas with like a bunch of games, and that's kind of where my
Your love for
like
gaming
where
started?
my yeah, truly. The first game I played was Ocarina of Time.
Oof.
Oof,
Just to this day, it still
like a-
holds up,
It's like a double
amazing,
oof.
bro.
I know.
Yeah, literally.
bro. It's still like the highest rated game of all time.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, bro, that's like my favorite game of all time, and I think it always will be, just because it's embedded itself in like my heart forever. You know, that
Bro, like,
experience.
You
I
know,
feel like most people, their favorite Zelda games are either like Breath of the Wild or Ocarina of Time, and I'm like, Breath of the Wild was great. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's just missing so many like key components to like a Legend of Zelda game.
But
Yeah,
is
like
it?
those
Is it? I was
dungeons
gonna
and
ask.
temples.
I was gonna ask you guys. Is it the nostalgia talking whenever you bring up Ocarina of Time when you compare it to Breath of the Wild?
Oh, I played Ocarina of Time. I beat it again like a month ago.
But I'm saying, like, is Ocarina of Time objectively a better game than Breath of the Wild? But because people say no,
I
Ocarina of Time is better, or is that the nostalgia talking? You know?
It might be, it might be the nostalgia a little bit, but I think like Ocarina of Time, the story is just more impactful, and like the music, it's
Mhm.
great, it's amazing. You feel everything like to your core, you know.
Mhm.
Breath of the
Yeah.
Wild, it's amazing. It's like a really cool experience. It's a different kind of amazing
Right.
though.
It's a different game.
It's
Yeah.
like very, there's an exploration
Yeah, it's very
about it and
open. It's very
everything.
open.
But I remember in Breath of the Wild, I always felt like they didn't take it far enough. Like I remember
Yeah.
hearing little like sounds. Excuse me. I remember hearing songs from Ocarina of Time, but they'd play like little snippets, and I'd be like, "Yo, play the whole thing, bro. Go in, go off. Producer,
Like,
where you
yeah.
at?"
Like I feel like
It's
it's
little
a
things
good
like that.
base for like the future of what they want to do with the series, but it's like you can immediately go from like the Great Plateau, like the tutorial, straight to Ganon.
Hmm.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
Right.
there's like where's the build up to that, you know?
Mhm.
There's no like direction in the game really.
Yeah, there is such thing as a game being too open, you know.
And that's where I feel like Breath of the Wild falls short.
Right.
Like Ocarina of Time still had like an open world feel to it. 'Cause you could go
Yeah.
do like this different side quests to get like the better like gauntlets or the big Goron sword, or like the one where you have to take all like the potion ingredients around like all of Hyrule.
Right.
I would imagine that would make speed running a lot quicker.
Have you ever
Oh, yeah.
speedrun Ocarina of Time? It's pretty nuts.
I mean,
The record's like 20 minutes or 18 minutes or
personally,
something like that.
I don't like actively go for it, but like, I mean, I can beat like God of War 1 in like 5 hours, or Uncharted 1. I'm sorry, Uncharted 1 in like 5 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, that's like probably the standard.
I feel like even like the puzzles in Breath of the Wild like don't compare.
No, they don't.
Like the water temple in Ocarina of Time is still like
Bro, you know,
ridiculously
in my
difficult.
household, it took us literally like, because this was, we're kids, man.
Hmm.
It took us literally, I think, like a year to beat the game. We
But you
didn't,
couldn't look things up back then,
you couldn't.
you
The
know?
only way that we would look things up is we'd go, when my mom would go to Winn-Dixie or Walmart, whatever, we'd go and look at the gaming magazines
Yep.
and like Nintendo Power, stuff
Hmm.
like that, whatever it was. And they would have tips. So we'd be like, okay, boom, we got a tip. That's the only way. Other than that,
Pretty,
we had to figure it all out. That's what I kind of missed that in gaming, you know?
Yeah, it happened to me a couple times, especially. I think the magazine was literally called Tips and Tricks, or unless it was a section under Game Pro magazine.
Hmm.
I think it was Game
I think
Pro.
you're right,
I
bro.
think it was
Tips
Game
and
Pro.
tricks.
Yeah, Tips and Tricks, I think was the name of the magazine, or Tips and Trick was like the section in Game Pro magazine. See, that's the part of the memory where it's like super fuzzy. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I remember always, like you said, Jason, I would do the same thing when my mom would take me to the grocery store or take me with her. I would always pick up the gaming magazine and just walk with her, and not paying attention to where I'm walking.
Yeah.
She'll stop and I'll be at the Frozen section and she's like on the other side. I'm like, Mom, where are you? Oh shit.
Oh man, I was bad. I would disappear on my mom. I would just go
oh,
to the
I did it all
magazines.
the time. Or
But-
like I remember going to Best Buy with my dad and like trying to read like the game guides,
Mhm.
like try to like memorize as much of it as I could before I
Yeah.
got home.
That's how I memorize some cheat codes off of those magazines. So there are some cheat codes I still remember to this day because they were so impactful to my playthrough.
Oh yeah, we used to bring a pen and paper, bro, into the store
Just
for
out,
especially for GTA.
You're out here like getting a scoop. You're out here like
Yeah.
hustling.
Bro, that's how I got the flying cars in San
and,
Andreas.
and nowadays you're playing San Andreas. Oh, just whip out your phone, go to cheatcodecentral.com and just
Yeah.
there it is. No,
You know,
no.
and the last game that I really feel like they used the cheat codes like properly was Saints Row 2.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The phone
Oh yeah.
where you just punch in like a
I'm
number.
I'm very aware of of how cheat
Yeah,
codes work in that game.
it was
Those games
great.
were so outrageous.
Me and my
Yeah.
brother were just literally talking about Saints Row 2 of how that game did open world, like just open, like letting the player do whatever the fuck they want. You know
Yeah,
what
it
I
was
mean?
so fun,
Like
bro.
however they want to do it, like so open. You want to go in
And the
there.
customization.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for the time, I mean, there were some options that are super limited.
Yeah.
Like for clothing, I mean, not for like facial, like all that.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
I liked how you could change the color of literally everything.
Mm-hmm. But me as a kid, I was always I always had a sense of fashion for my characters, right? But I was always heated about my guy always looking like a chode, like he always looked like an idiot.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, come on, man, I gotta make my guy look cool.
No, I feel you.
Because my guy is always wearing like sneakers and gym shorts and a tank top. I'm just like, come on, man.
Yeah.
But that's how I feel right now about my character in Cyberpunk. He looks like such a bum.
My guy kind of looks like he's got this like golden trench coat, so he kind of looks like a pimp. He's got like corporal pants and he's got like military boots, so he kind of looks like a pimp, like the Joker from Suicide Squad, except with no makeup.
Gotta get him the pimp walk like in Saints Row.
Oh, the pimp walk, and dude, when you do the pimp walk, you gotta get the pimp cane shotgun.
Yeah, bro.
Always.
The shawty that likes to potty.
Did we ever play co-op on that game, Jason? I don't remember.
Yes, we did.
I don't.
I remember I was like, yo, hop in. I want to show you something. And I
Oh,
like showed
okay.
you like some cave.
You show me a bunny rabbit or something.
Yeah. Dude, I knew the ins and outs of that game, bro.
Oh man, I still got my PS3 and it's technically plugged in. Just letting you know.
Hey, so do I, bro. Anytime.
Anytime. But at this point, but Saints Row 3 is remastered, ain't it?
Yeah.
On the PS4. Yeah,
so.
that's right. Because we could hop on that. Because like shit, Saints Row 2 might make my eyes bleed.
I know.
It's like.
It's hard, bro.
Yeah, but it's
That
such
frame rate.
but it's for the fun that matters, to me, like the gameplay.
Yeah. We could just
Um,
play for shits and giggles.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, but the downside to it, and this is where GTA Online like really fixed it, is that you can have multiple people in GTA Online, but in Saints Row you're limited to 2 people.
Yeah.
That was the shitty part. If one player paused, the whole game is paused.
Yep.
But you know when the other player pauses, you know he's hooking us up, you know, with the cheat codes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I used to matchmake with random people on Saints Row 2, and I'm like, oh god, this guy paused. Oh, okay, he put on cheat codes, and he put on like evil cars, and I'm like, you motherfucker. Yo, evil cars was a nightmare sometimes.
Dude, that was crazy. That game was insane.
Yeah.
I remember they even had like a Loch Ness monster you had to like find, or like it was
Shit.
like the Loch Ness monster, like the skeleton, it was left on some
Oh
island.
yeah, I think you actually showed me that when we played.
Yeah, there was so much little secrets. I miss that.
I'm just trying to remember all the good times I had with that game. I practically had the game since it came out, and fuck man, I think that game, because like as a kid, I'll be honest, I played GTA, but I never owned GTA. Right, I always had a
Okay.
friend that had it. But so Saints Row is the first like open world GTA like game, like an open world, do whatever you want game. Like you have guns, you have cars, you can steal
Right.
cars. Yeah, like Saints Row was the first game that I ever did that. Even though I have played a GTA, but I didn't know what this type of game was. Oh, you get in the car, you drive. Oh, cool. There's a radio station. Oh, there's a hooker. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it was so much fun, bro.
Yeah.
I loved San Andreas. So then playing Saints Row, like the first one,
Hmm.
I loved that it was like about gangs and
Yeah,
stuff
it was
like
an
that.
expansion. It was essentially an expansion of San Andreas.
Yeah. And you know, a lot of people they compare it, but like I mean, I don't really think it's a bad thing.
No.
I don't know, it was just more of something that a certain set of gamers enjoyed, you
Right.
know?
Because GTA went the more realistic route after San Andreas with
Exactly.
GTA 4, and I didn't like that. I mean, I liked it, but I wasn't in love with it.
Right.
Like the wheels felt like butter.
Yeah, literally. But now it's like you know, since we've had GTA 5 for how many years now, you know? Um I'm so used to those controls and just how like fluid and just the way everything feels just right in that game that I actually went and played the Saints Row 3 remaster,
Hmm.
and dude, it kind of hurt.
Like, and what way did it hurt?
I don't know, he just feels so like stiff and so blocky and just he feels so heavy.
Hmm.
In GTA 5, I don't know, it just feels right.
I think it's just because you played GTA 5 for just for so long.
Yeah.
Like that game has been out forever at this point. Like 2013, that was forever ago.
Dude, I got it on the PlayStation 3. We're like 3 generations later, you
Yeah,
know?
like and now it's coming to
That's
PS5.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's coming to PS5 soon too. So it's like this game is on 3 different generations, and isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Um,
That's insane.
I can't really. There was one time. I don't know if you guys ever had this for like around Christmas time, where you kind of accidentally found the stash of presents. Like you
Um
just opened a closet. It's like, hey, what's this? Oh shit! Like
I have had
stuff
that happen to me before.
like
Yes.
stuff that you wanted, and you're like, it's like, this is hella sus. I've asked for this. Why is it in the closet?
But you see,
Be-
the only time that's happened to me is they were already wrapped up.
well, for me it was unwrapped.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's never happened. My
For-
parents knew with 5 kids that we were gonna go
Oh
snooping.
yeah, with 5. Yeah, I mean it was just me and my brother. What happened is that for some reason I felt like snooping snooping around. I'm not trying to be shady. I'm not trying to like look. I'm not trying to do anything. But I just opened up a thing and I found a random copy of Budokai 3.
Oof.
I just found a random. I was like, Mom, what's this game doing here? Oh, you can keep it. Oh, okay.
Dude,
Like
that
there was
game
no
so
argument.
good when it
She
came
didn't.
out.
She didn't yell at me. She's just like, you know what? Just keep it. You sure? I was like, isn't this somebody's? No, just keep it. She just like gave up. She just gave up on me. It's just like, keep it. And I
That's
actually
funny.
and that was Christmas Eve 2004 when it was supposed the same year I got the Nintendo DS. The same year. It was Christmas Eve. Well, I got the DS Christmas Day, that Christmas morning. Yep. I remember now. Fuck, man. I remember I played all fucking day. This was like in the early noon, like at 12, I don't know, 11, 12. I was always up, early doing up to no good.
Right.
And I just randomly found it. I was like, Mom, what's this? Oh.
Oh, that's great.
Played all day. And I remember I had a long session where I got up to because we had to go to a relative's house to go celebrate Christmas Eve as usual, as with Hispanics.
Yep.
Yep.
I just played and played and played. I just had a one big session. I just got to the Boo Saga in one sitting.
That's awesome.
But I know when I know it's
That's a
really
lot.
quick if you no I mean yeah it's a lot if you think about it, but if you skip all the cutscenes, yeah, it's quick. But me, I watched everything. I explored the hell out of the maps because you went through Earth, Namek, and then Earth again. Because it kind of becomes like a not free roam, but it kind of becomes like a third person. You remember Jason, right?
Yeah,
It's like
where
you
you're
just
like
fly.
flying around
Yeah,
and
you're flying
stuff.
the map. I would do that for like a good hour, just fly
Dude, I'm telling you, so would I.
for a
That
good
was so
hour.
much fun.
For a good hour.
Because like the Budokai 2 was like it was like a puzzle or like
A board game, yeah,
a board game. There you go.
yeah. Fuck
It
that
was
game.
like a board game, you know what I mean? So it
Oh,
was kind of whack.
yeah.
So it was cool that in between fights you're actually flying around and actually feeling
Mhm.
like a Saiyan.
Oh yeah. And
Did
not
you guys ever
only
play Kakarot? That game?
yep.
I haven't played it yet.
Boy, dude, ever since that game got announced, I was super interested in it, but it was back when it was called Project Z. So a lot of people didn't know what it was other than that it was an RPG. So I was like, just count me in. You Dragon Ball RPG, sign me up.
Say
and,
less.
and then and say no more. And when they announced it as Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and they showed gameplay, I was like, just take my fucking money. Here's my wallet. um, Dude, the game is Jason. I don't know if you play these games, but it's literally a remake of Legacy of Goku.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like it's a Dragon Ball RPG from Saiyan Saga all the way to the Buu arc, or all the way to the Buu Saga. Like 50 hours, man, and it's all there. All these like side quests, like these side quests were actually like written by Toriyama. Like he actually had some input in it.
So is it like open world?
Whole semi-open world. Like there's multiple maps.
Okay.
There's multiple maps. So you got Namek, you got Earth. But Earth, like, there's like different sections. You got like West City and the area surrounding West City. So if you can pull up a map and fast travel to those sections, but it's all one. They're all big open maps.
Okay.
But they're not like GTA where it's just one big map where it's all simultaneous. Like there's loading screens if you like want to go to that area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of those games that you very frequently see it on sale. So
Yeah, I saw
I'll
it.
have to grab it sometime.
I saw it for like $15 one time, and I think it's worth it for that price. Even though I got it when it came out, I honestly didn't have a problem because you know me, Jason.
Yeah.
I live and breathe that I just live and breathe Dragon Ball.
You would have waited 24 hours outside of GameStop if you had to.
Well, I don't think they offered a midnight release or a 9 p.m. release because I would have done that, to be honest. No, I remember when the day came and I was just like, just go in the morning, pick it up, and just play it all day.
Yeah.
But it was fun. But to me, I'll be honest, the game's a solid 7 or 8.
Okay. I mean, if it's on sale, then that's completely fair.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I honestly did not have a problem paying the full price for it. But for some people, it might be an issue. For me at the time, I was like, I don't care, give it to me.
Right. Yeah, I'm a little picky with my RPGs.
Right. This one, it's really simple, Jason. The only thing that might have you like, I don't know if you ever seen SpongeBob, like I've obviously seen SpongeBob, but like the screenshot of SpongeBob where he's like with the pencil on his head, he's like, damn, with his tongue out.
Yeah.
He's like, damn. It's
like thinking.
He's like, damn, how do I spell my name? Where there's like this mechanic called the community board where you like rank up your different skills, like your cooking and training, like you can prioritize what you want to rank up. It'll tell you everything, but that's the part where it'll get you like, damn, you gotta think this out for a bit.
Right.
But the fighting, it's brainless. You can just mash.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a good time. I liked it. Me as a Dragon Ball fan, I was satisfied.
Yeah, I used to play Tenkaichi 2 a lot on the PlayStation. PlayStation 2.
Man, I'll be honest. I have like a love-hate relationship with Tenkaichi.
Do you?
Hmm.
Is it the combat?
No, not so much the combat. Because Tenkaichi 3 always escapes me,
Okay.
and that I never really gave it a full chance. Like the combat I liked, but I just kept playing Budokai 3. Like I don't know,
Gotcha.
it's kind of difficult to say. Like the combat is not a big issue. I really like that. Albeit Budokai 1 felt kind of like at the time, but then I got used to it, and when Tenkaichi 2 came out, I was like, okay, this is cool. All right, we're good. But
Yeah.
then Tenkaichi 3 never had a chance because this was the phase of my life where I kind of dropped out of Dragon Ball for a bit.
Sad.
Yeah, it was sad. I don't know why I did that. Well, to be honest, like the whole world felt the same. Oh, Dragon Ball, it came and went, and then the Renaissance started with like Battle of Gods. Totally
Yeah.
not about a certain movie that came out before Battle of Gods, like a certain live action movie. Yeah. Um. But yeah, let's be truthful, Jason. Dragon Ball didn't really start a renaissance when Battle of Gods came out.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and not because of a stupid movie. Anyway, can anyone think of anything else? I can't. Like, I'll be honest. I know, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I know, in this special I say Christmas, and you guys know me. I know you know Jason, but I'm not a religious person at all. And so when someone tells me, "Hey, if you're not religious, why do you celebrate Christmas? Why do you celebrate those holidays?" Well, I'm Hispanic. I'm kind of forced to.
Right.
Right. But I always think as Christmas, or at least this time of year, just getting together with friends and family, just hanging out. Like, I don't have to participate or partake in those like activities because I just never I'm not into that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel you completely, man. I agree. And I live the same. It's, mainly it's like, I was brought up celebrating Christmas as a religious thing,
Mhm.
but also as a holiday where we just all got together, music's playing, we're
Mhm.
getting gifts.
It's the music for
We're,
me. It's the music, not just like, oh, we wish you no, not none of that, but like the salsa music.
yeah,
Like, it's fucking lit.
those parties were bumping, bro.
Yeah, it's dude. Always catch me there Christmas time. Always.
For
Those are
sure,
the best
bro.
parties.
Just sitting in the corner on my phone, just chilling.
And
Bro,
then
my
now that I'm a
town
man, I
vibing.
can drink coquito.
Oh, bro, I just
Yeah.
killed a bottle the other day.
I got a bottle in my fridge. I'm gonna fuck it up later.
Oh yeah.
The worst part about living in the college town I live in is the lack of like other Hispanic people.
Right.
Like, I never
Right.
being from like where we're from,
Right.
especially like our side of town. There's so many Spanish people.
Yeah.
Like, truly. But like, I never experienced being a minority until I moved up here.
Yeah.
Mm,
No, I feel you completely. It makes you feel comfortable just to see someone that looks like you,
right.
you know? Even
Yeah.
though like all these people you're surrounded by, I'm pretty sure they're all like majorities great people. It's just a thing within yourself that it's like it just makes you feel more comfortable because it like reminds you of like your family or something.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you completely. I actually went to Tennessee and I was there for like a week and I did not see one Hispanic. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, where are my people? Where am I?
I kind of felt the same when when I was on my way to New York City with the boys. We stopped in South Carolina. I was like, Danny, get me the fuck out of here. Because we stopped in South Carolina for a minute, and I'm like, let's get the
Yeah,
fuck out of
literally.
here.
I'm the enemy here.
I'm like, I have a big beard. They might mistaken me for something else. Let's go.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because I don't know if you ever, Jason, I don't think I ever told you, but at work, when I used to work at Lowe's, actually, at work, as a joke, obviously, they used to call me Castro. because
That's funny.
I had a big beard and I always wore a camo hat.
I could see that.
And I was like, every time I walk in a break room, it's like, yo, Castro. I'm like, hey, it's just one big joke. I don't care. But like, shit, I mean, if they say, imagine me in South Carolina, they see me, but not as a Cuban, but like as someone else,
Yeah,
You know what I
man.
mean? Like,
No, I feel you, bro.
like sometimes I get a little. No, I'm not saying I get nervous, but I'm saying like, oh shit, I don't want to be profiled out here. Like,
Yeah.
just trying to make it to the city, boys.
No, I hear you completely, man.
Yeah, but in New York, they don't care over there.
Oh yeah, New York is just a plethora of human beings.
Yeah, there's just every type of human in there. It
Yeah.
was like literally, they call it the concrete jungle, and they call that for a reason, man.
Yeah,
I
you
would
ever
love
seen
to
that
go.
page, People of New York?
What page?
There's like a Facebook page I think called People of New York.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I know people
It's
of
just like-
Walmart.
Random people and their story.
Yeah.
I know the page people of Walmart. Is that
Yeah,
like-
People of Walmart. That's totally different, but
yeah.
that's a good one.
I mean, I recently visited New York thanks to Spider-Man Miles Morales. That
Oh,
game,
yeah.
that game got me in the Christmas mood because obviously it's set during Christmas time. So
That's fun.
ever since I played that game, I've been in the Christmas mood or just that mood in general. Like when it's cold outside, eating good food. It's just that game really helped me out because like usually during the holidays I'm usually a little bummed out. I'll be honest, you know.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
But that game really helped me out, and it's a great game. And I'm telling people if you got a PS4, I'd say just play it, man. It's still a good game.
That's
Yeah.
what I did.
Yeah.
I got it on my PS4. I beat it in like a weekend.
I'll be honest. I never seen like actual gameplay of the PS4 version, but I'm pretty sure it just looks the same as Spider-Man PS4, right?
It's the same exact thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. Because I thought the graphics would take a hit because this game really takes advantage of PS5.
Right.
Because my God, Jason, I don't know if I send you the video of the loading times, but holy shit, dude!
Insane. It's like 10 seconds or something like that.
Like from menu, like from booting the game up from the main menu of the PS5 to the actual game, like less than 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And the fast, like the what's it called, the fast travel to like the subways, it's instant. It's instant. There's not even a loading screen. It's like
Yeah.
instant. It's just fucking holy shit. Like that's the moment that hit me like holy fuck, because usually I just go on my phone, check who's bothering me, and then I'm like, oh shit, I'm in the game. Like,
Dude, I saw something where it was like, these women are never gonna receive a text back.
yeah, because because the boys are always stuck in the loading screen.
Yeah, that's where we text them back is when when it's loading.
Oh, you know you'd be texting back when you're loading up GTA Online, because that's just...
Literally, bro. Bro, I could write a whole novel. Wow.
I remember I was gonna say really quick about the same type of story. Like I found Christmas presents in the closet. I don't know if you guys remember if you guys were ever into Power Rangers back in the day.
Oh man, I loved it.
I don't know if
course.
you remember Time Force. You know the one where they don't go back in time. It's like Time Force. I don't remember what's special about it. Okay, so,
I do remember.
like 4 of them are from the future and 1 of them's from like the present. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
I'm from the future.
I remember.
Yeah.
I'm from the past.
And like the 6th Ranger was the Quantum Ranger, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, but
Dude, I'll be honest with you. They made so many of them that it's kind of a blur.
Yeah. Well, I can like kind of make my way up until like the year 2005. After that, you're done. Like I'm done. I can't help you.
Yeah.
Because I actually actively watched from Mighty Morphin up into that year, like 2005. Like I checked out as a kid. But what I was saying is that the 6th Ranger was the Quantum Ranger, and what's really funny, he's the actor who plays him is the voice actor of Virgil from Devil May Cry.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it's awesome. Every time I hear the Quantum Ranger and the new Power Rangers fighting game, I'm like, dude, it's fucking Virgil.
That's crazy.
So he had this Megazord that was literally a T-Rex, and I was really big into dinosaurs still as a kid. So and obviously as a fan of the Green Ranger because of Dragon Zord, anything with dragons and T-Rexes, I was all over it. And when I found out that the Quantum Ranger had a figure with like a huge fucking dinosaur Megazord, I was like all over it. Until one time I just looked for something in the closet, like something my mom asked me to look for something in the closet, and I look up and I see the box of the giant toy. And
Oh,
I was
man.
like, Mom, what the hell is that? Oh, that and I remember what she told me. Oh, that belonged to the kid that used to live here. I was like, then why did he leave it here?
Because now
Try again, Mom.
he's dead.
Yeah, so she like shut the closet door. It's like, no, don't worry about it. It's empty. Okay. And I got it that Christmas. I was like suspicious, like, and I was like, my mom acting hella sus.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. In case if you guys want, if you guys have anything else like you remember, I know Christmas time is always a time.
I think
you
I
just
got
get-
like most of my consoles during Christmas. You know, like I remember getting my Game Boy Advance SP
Oh yeah.
during Christmas. I got my 360 with the Kinect during Christmas.
Oh, I feel sorry for you.
My Wii I got during Christmas.
Oh, your Wii U?
Not just my Wii. I didn't
Oh,
get a Wii
okay.
U.
I was gonna say you owned the Wii U. I am so sorry.
I actually owned it at one point.
Oh, Jason.
I almost bought one.
Same.
I don't remember why.
I honestly almost bought it for Smash Brothers,
Yeah.
but I just couldn't justify that one game. Yeah, like Mario 3D, whatever, but what else? You know, like the Switch. The Switch had a plethora of good games.
Yeah,
Oh, I
the
love my
Wii U was
Switch.
pretty much just like a trial period until we got the Switch.
Yeah, it was like the Switch before the Switch.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember getting my PS3 in Christmas 2009. That's that was after the time they announced the price drop. Because remember, PS3 was like $400, Jason.
Yeah, freaking expensive, bro.
Yeah, and they
That's
dropped
why
it.
I didn't get that. I wanted the PS3. I got the 360.
Right.
I thought everyone had a 360.
Literally everyone had a 360.
Yeah,
Man.
it was the one the parents would actually buy.
Yeah, because my mom looked at the PS3. She's like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like she knew I was a PlayStation kid. She knew. She wanted to get it as well, right? Like she wanted it to get but she's like, honey, look at that price tag. And this was when it came out, $599 US. Like when it came out, and she was like, oh no, honey, we can't do that.
Yeah.
And this
Too
was back,
expensive,
yeah,
yeah.
and this was back when it came out, and they had to do forced bundles. So we would look at the PS3 at GameStop. There would be a bundle close to like $800. Like a forced bundle situation. Like like if you want the PS3, you need to buy a control, or you need to buy these controllers, you need to buy these 3 games, you need to buy whatever this and that. So
that's what GameStop was just doing with the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, history. It's literally the same thing every time a console comes, especially as a PlayStation or an Xbox. A forced bundle situation. Some are decent, like one will bring an extra controller. That's fine, right? Maybe one game, yeah, okay, but like. There are bundles for like 800, 850, 900. No, fuck that.
Yeah, it's like, no.
No.
Who can afford that?
I mean, I'm just saying, I mean, would you rather pay that than pay for the console itself to a scalper? That's up to you.
Yeah.
Did you go with the disc drive or digital PS5?
Yeah, I got the disc version because I can't let go of physical media, man. You should all know this. Y'all seen
That's
my
what I thought. Yeah.
y'all seen my room, right?
Yeah, I've seen pictures.
Dude, I'm right there with you, bro.
Yeah, y'all seen my shelves.
Oh, I'm the opposite.
Plural,
I'm all
right?
digital.
Shelves.
Bro, and I really just want the 4K Blu-ray disc drive.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, that was a good reason to get it because it's a 4K. Because like for Black Friday, I picked up. I'm looking at it right now. 1917. You know that movie, right? 1917.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I picked
Yeah,
it up.
actually.
I picked
So
it
did
up.
I.
I picked it up on Black Friday. I was like, dude, 4K, $8. Don't mind if I do.
Bro, that movie is amazing.
I know. I've seen the trailer and the previews. I'm like, holy shit. Now that I'm on like Christmas break, I finally have time to watch it.
Dude, now that you said 1917, after all this, go on YouTube, search up 2020. It's
Oh.
a short film that it's like they use the 1917 kind of like
the technique, the one
style.
shot. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The one shot technique. Okay.
But it has to do with the year 2020.
Oh
so
fuck! I don't
it's
think
really
I
interesting.
I don't want to get depressed.
No, it's actually kind of cool. It's
Well,
kinda cool.
okay. I was gonna say, man, I don't want to relive like.
I know,
like,
right?
I'm already living through it.
Maybe just wait until January 1st to watch
Okay,
it.
all right, yeah. So I can look back and be like, man, what a fucking year.
Yeah. Feel sorry for those people.
Man, fuck 2020. Am I right, fellas?
Yeah, literally.
It's been a rough one.
Yeah. Is there like really quick now? Since this is gonna be the last episode for the podcast until let me look at my handy dandy calendar because we're taking obviously Christmas Day off because why not? And then the week after that is New Year's Day, and Manny was like, "Why don't we just take another 2-week break?" And I'm like, you know what? I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty fair.
I won't be back till the 8th. I might as well just talk about this really quick. Is there anything you hope to do in the next year, 2021? I know because 2020 was just a bad year. Is like do you just what do you hope for 2021? Like just in
I
general.
hope that I have an abundance of joy and income. Just be comfortable.
Same. That's a big mood right there.
I feel
Yeah.
that. Truly.
Like that's a double oof. Like that's a big mood. Like yes, please.
Yeah, literally. Oh, and I'm actually starting at a technical program next month for medical assisting.
Oh, okay.
So that's something to look forward to.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
I think for myself.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gabe. Go ahead.
No worries, buddy. I don't know. I just want to go back to school.
Same.
You know?
I just took care of not last minute, some small things for like the upcoming spring semester I forgot to do. So I'm good to go, except that I'm panicking because there's one class that still requires face-to-face, and I'm over here like, no.
Yeah, right.
No, thank you. No, sir, I don't like it. But I just feel bad for like the incoming freshmen at UCF. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Like it's.
I feel terrible for all the graduates of 2020.
Yeah, it's fucking horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Like I feel for them. Like I do, because I know like really quick. My sister she started high school this year. Like, and she really wanted to because all her friends were going to the same school and she wanted to have that high school experience. And I'm just like, well, life didn't really, or we didn't plan this pandemic. I mean, look, we just gotta deal with it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah, I know how we feel. It's like it fucking sucks. I wish you
Yeah,
could
that
have,
stinks, bro.
because she wanted to do everything. She wanted to hang out, do after school stuff. Like she just wanted to do like everything you would think of like after high school,
Yeah.
But now it's like in front of a computer at 7:20 a.m. Monday through Friday.
Hey,
I don't know how
well,
they
if
do it,
everything goes right, she's gonna graduate the way it's supposed to be done.
right? Yeah, I just hope by 2024 we have to get this, like this shit has to be done by then, honestly.
Yeah.
I know with the vaccine, like it's out, not out, but like it's out there.
Yeah, I think it's only for like medical professionals.
Right, yeah, get it to the to the more important people. I'm all for it. Yeah, like I'm not saying give it to me now, but I'm saying, hey,
Yeah.
do what you got to do. Anyway, this is a gaming podcast.
It's all right, man. It's 2020. Everything's up
yeah.
for grabs.
Yeah, this fucking year sucked. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any closing notes? Like, as every episode, I always ask, hey, is there a game that you? Oh, sorry. Any game that you can? Oh, this fucking microphone. It's like I'm trying to wrestle. I'm trying to hold it like a radio host, and I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah, it's not happening.
No. Yeah, like every episode, I always end it. Hey, is there a game that you recommend to people? One game that you think everyone should play? Like you and me, Jason, we were just talking about Saints Row 2. Just a random example like that.
Yeah, actually, I do. I would say Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I know that that's very controversial with me saying
Wait,
that.
well,
but
which one? Which one though?
The new one. The
Okay.
new one.
2017.
I say give it another shot. I know a lot of people, got a bad taste in their mouth when it comes to that game, but it's a really good game if you just actually play it.
Yeah, I agree. I played it, and after everything was fixed, and let me tell you, it's fun.
Yeah, it's
Like
really fun.
It's fun. Like it really is. Like
If you can believe it, I actually platinumed that game.
Oh, I believe it. Because there was a time, Jason, that you were always playing that game. Every time I came on, I was like, Jason, Battlefront 2 again? It was like the 5th month in a row.
Yeah, and then I'm not playing Battlefront 2, and it's
it's
like, what the hell?
Overwatch. It's just Overwatch.
Yeah, seriously.
It's just Overwatch or just blank. Probably watching Netflix or something.
Yeah, or YouTube.
I see you at 3 a.m., Jason.
Yeah, man.
I'm over
It's
here
been like that lately.
I'm over here at 3 a.m. looking at the blank or the PS5, just admiring it in 4K, and I'm like, damn, it hits different. New generation. Looking at my friend list.
Oh man, I can't wait to experience that, bro.
Oh, I hope you do.
Yet?
What was that?
You haven't gotten one yet?
Nah, not yet.
Oh, we tried. I remember launch day. I was Jason's support line on launch day.
Yeah. Oh, it was tricky.
Yeah.
Really quick, Andrew. I wouldn't. I mean, yeah, I guess you can call him a regular. He shows up once in a while on the show. He actually got one from
nice.
from Best Buy.
From Best Buy. Oh man.
Yeah, from Best Buy.
That's hard.
I couldn't believe it. What happened is that Best Buy had a random stock. They announced it, and Andrew's saying he's like, oh, get the clown makeup ready, like he's just getting ready, and he bought it like no problem, and it was only buy online pickup in store, so he's picking it up on Sunday.
Oh, good for him.
And I'm over here like,
that's awesome.
I'm over here like, my dude, I wish I could like hug you right now, like I'll kiss you on the forehead, like
yeah,
oh,
you
bless
finally have someone to play with.
Like, well, I mean, I could always play with him because it's cross-gen, because I could play with PS4 people.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but yeah, like if I wanted to play like a PS5, like Godfall, because he told me he was interested in it. Well, I'm not interested in it, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till that gets cheap. I don't hear good things about it.
Yeah, then you're just like going straight through corridors and
yeah,
just mindlessly doing nothing.
It's just another Destiny clone. Oh, I'm sorry, Gabe.
Ouch.
Yeah, but Gabe, is there a game? If you say Destiny, I swear I'll end the podcast right now.
No, I was gonna say Hades. Hades is great.
Okay.
There's a reason it was nominated for Game of the Year.
Oh, I
definitely give it
I
a
hope I
shot.
can try it out before the end of the year, or at least sometime in 2021. I can pick it up. But
It's $25. It often goes on sale for 20,
okay,
but
That's fair.
pretty often it's on sale for 20 bucks.
So it's on the Switch?
it is
It's
on
on
the
the
Switch.
Switch and on PC. It's
Yeah.
Switch, Steam, and the Epic Games Store.
All right.
Oh, really quick, the Epic Game Store. If you don't know, they're giving away free games. I think starting today or tomorrow.
They do it quite often.
But no, but like this time it's like huge. Like they actually have a big list
Let's
of
see.
games. Let me see.
I'm opening it up right now.
Probably some like end of year sale.
No. Like they're giving it away for free. Like they're giving away. Shit, I had the list. Oh, I got it. Really quick, last minute. Just nothing but silence. Okay, I got it. No, that's not it. There we go. There we go. Okay, I got the list. So this is the supposed list, or like this is the leak. Today supposedly it was Dying Light. I haven't seen it, but here's the full list: Dying Light, Resident Evil 7, Witcher 3, Mass Effect Andromeda, Assassin's Creed Origins, Metal Gear Solid 5, Evil Within 2, Far Cry 5, Fallout 4, Borderlands 3, Monster Hunter World, Dragon Age Inquisition, Horizon Zero Dawn, which shocked me.
Oh wow.
The PC version, though, so holy fuck. Ghost Recon Breakpoint, that's a fucking trash game. That's broken beyond belief. And Hitman 2. I honestly, like, considering, I think it started today. I could open up Epic, but I'm too lazy to.
Yeah, it says right now the free game is Cities Skylines.
Really? Okay, so this is probably fake then.
It says there's a new game unlocking in 15 hours.
15 hours, huh? Well, I don't know. It says that it's Dying Light, and I was just like, dude, Horizon Zero Dawn's too good to be true. Because that game came out, like, well, obviously on PS4 first, but I'm saying the PC version came out, like, earlier this year. On my end, I guess, don't play Cyberpunk right now if you're on console. If you're like Gabe and you have a PC that could run it okay, I guess. But if you're like anything my brother, he's got like a 2070, you might be okay. You might be all right.
Bro, it looks nice with the ray tracing.
Oh yeah, he's got all that shit turned on. But I think he runs it at 1080p. I think that's the drawback. He doesn't run everything like at crazy 4K.
I wouldn't want to either. I'd much rather it like a faster FPS than.
Yeah, like you push the visuals more than like the resolution, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Play it on
like,
Stadia if you want. I heard
Stadia.
that's a pretty good. I think if you buy the game on Stadia, they'll send you the Stadia controller for free right now.
real shit.
Yeah,
cool.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
That's,
but I don't know, man. I'm just kind of I don't like the vibe of buying a $60 game only to just have the right to play it, and when it's like you don't physically own it, it's that you just stream the game. Like if I was paying the monthly fee to play it, then that's fine. You know what I mean? But like
Yeah.
paying the monthly fee and then buying the game, nah, fam.
Yeah.
We can't do that.
Seems a bit much.
Yeah, that's a little. That's no buenas. No buenas. No good.
That's gonna be the future though, man.
You know what? If we're gonna get rid of physical media, I'd rather just download the game at that point.
Yeah.
To be quite honest with you, if physical media has to die, let me download the fucking game, and give us an acceptable storage space while you're at it too. Because on PS5, 825 gigabytes. Let me tell you, it's not enough. I already have like 90 gigabytes left. Like that is.
Terabyte, no less.
No, not even. I don't think a terabyte can even do it, man. I think it needs to be at least 3. I think 3
You're talking about on
the PS5. I mean, yeah.
yeah.
I'm saying I think the standard should be at least 3 terabytes, and it should go up from there because 1 terabyte might. I don't know. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I
it
mean it's
might-
true.
And the
I
operating
find myself,
system takes up like a third of it.
I mean,
Yeah.
on Xbox. Well, not because I heard on Xbox already people are filling it up. The 1 terabyte on the Series X, it's like already filled up. And I know it took me years to like fill up the PS4 Pro, but like I also had an external hard drive, so that's why it took a little bit. But anyway, enough about Cyberpunk. I don't want to get depressed. It's the holidays.
Let's be happy.
Anyway, just really quick, guys. I want to thank you again for joining me, saving my ass as usual. Jason, in every
course,
game you
bro.
save my ass. Gabe, you always save my ass. I'm
Got
always
you, bro.
down. In Destiny, I'm always dead. I'm always down. I don't think we ever played Warzone. I would always be the guy always getting down and be like, "Oh, come help me."
I am not a fan of BRs.
You're not? I thought you were, Gabe. I thought you played Fortnite. Oh,
I played Fortnite like with friends, like
right.
occasionally.
You don't
but
play like
the whole
by
battle
yourself?
royale, like spending time to like build my loadout and then just to get like sniped from some rando in like
From
a
like
bush.
across the map.
I know.
Yeah, I'm like,
It's so sad, bro.
I can't stand it.
The only one that I actually took serious was Apex.
Yeah,
I didn't like Apex.
just because I
didn't
do
like it.
Titanfall 2. That's the game. I picked that one. If you're gonna play a game, play Titanfall 2.
Okay, yeah, I just realized it. Oh yeah, you said Hades.
Beautiful game.
Oh, Titanfall 2, absolutely. Jason, you ever play Titanfall 2?
I actually haven't.
Dude,
No.
listen
The
to
multiplayer's so
listen
much fun.
listen to Gabe. Titanfall.
Isn't
2.
it on sale right now?
Most
It's like
likely.
$6?
Yeah, probably.
Most
Bro,
likely.
$6. Buy
Dude,
it.
that is a dude for the campaign.
Get it on
alone.
PS4.
Oh
Then
yeah,
I'll play with you.
dude. Oh, same here because I got the game on PS4 too. If you ever want to jump on.
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm gonna take a look at that after.
Yeah, because that's
this.
actually a good game. Like, like no cap, it's a good ass game.
The standard. Oh, bro, look at this. Titanfall 2 Ultimate Edition on the PlayStation Store is. You ready? You ready for this?
I'm ready, Freddy.
Let's hear it.
It's like $5.
Oh.
509.
Get in there.
It's lit.
509.
Like the Ultimate Edition. Like it brings all the
Ultimate Edition. That's what it says. Ultimate Edition.
Fuck man,
Five.
I got the deluxe. Fuck me.
Yeah. The standard edition's $20, but the Ultimate Edition $5.
Shit.
That's crazy.
All right, guys. Like I was saying, really appreciate you guys coming on the show. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I got.
Cool. Well
appreciate
then, I just want to say, Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope you guys have a lot of fun with your families. Stay safe. Wear your mask.
Please.
And have a good rest of your 2020.
Oh, of course. Just be smart about what you do. Really.
Like, don't be a fucking
Exactly.
idiot. Don't be a fucking idiot.
Yeah.